Good morning, friends. So it is Wednesday and I am 10 DPO. This is obviously going to be going up, not necessarily in real time, I guess, but so yesterday morning I was 9 DPO and that's usually when I start testing, and I got a very, very faint positive pregnancy test, being my third cycle in a row. I didn't film it at all. I had a good feeling, honestly, that it was going to be positive just because I've had all of the same symptoms that I had the last 2 cycles that I've gotten pregnant, that being heart palpitations, insomnia, and if you watched my last video where I basically cried through the whole video, that was a pretty good sign to me. All of the crying. So I didn't film it though, I think just because, not that like I didn't want to project like more bad news if this doesn't work out, but I just, suffice to say, I just wasn't feeling it. So there was a very, very faint positive, like I said, and it looked very, very similar, to be honest, to what it looked like last cycle. So, I mean, I was happy that at least it was positive, but of course all of the nervousness and anxiety sets in pretty much immediately. So I tested again this morning and there's actually pretty good progression. I'll flip the camera around and show you guys. I'll also probably insert a picture, but the top is yesterday at 9 DPO, and then the bottom is today. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely good progression from one day to the next, which lets me feel a little bit hopeful that this might be our baby. So I'll keep you guys updated. I have no idea when I'll actually post these videos, but for right now it appears as though I am pregnant and that the baby is trying to take hold. So I'll keep you guys updated. Bye. All right, good morning, everyone. It is about 10 after 8 in the morning on Thursday. I have just had my first beta drawn. So I will insert a picture of my test, but still having good progression. I feel pretty, I think this might be it. I think it might be it. So I'll insert a picture of my progression so far and update you when I get my beta result, hopefully in the next few hours or so. All right, bye. Hello, everyone. Okay, so this is my update video on my first beta, which I had drawn this morning. It is Thursday. So my beta was 33 and my progesterone was only 10. So both of those are totally within the, normal range. It's a very wide range of normal for this early. So today I am only 11 DPO, and when the nurse called and gave me my beta, she said it's a little bit on the low side, and then she asked me when I ovulated, and she asked me how I tracked ovulation. So I told her that, I temp, I do my basal body temp, and I know what day I ovulated, so she got some more information from me and looked at a calendar, and she said, "Oh, I think you're just really early." I was like, "Yeah, I think that I'm also just really, really early." So she didn't seem concerned that it was 33, but I think once she realized just how early I was, it made more sense to her. So with the progesterone only being 10, so the normal range for progesterone in the first trimester, it depends on which reference range you're looking at. I've seen the range being from 9 to 47. I've seen it being anywhere from, 6 to 40. So there's not, I guess I would say there's not a whole lot of consensus, but again, it just kind of depends on which lab you're using and what their reference range is. But, whatever ranges that I've looked at so far have been, 10, albeit low, is within the range, just on the very, very low end. So when I was talking to the nurse, I asked her if I could increase my progesterone. She said absolutely, because I'm currently taking Prometrium 200 milligrams at bedtime. So I'm actually going to increase it to 2 to 3 times a day, just kind of like at my discretion. So I think for maybe these next couple of days, I'll kind of bump it up for sure and hope that my current progesterone range is good enough to maintain this pregnancy and allow things to continue to advance like they should. So I will go back early Saturday morning for my repeat beta, and I will get the results on Saturday, which makes me thrilled that I don't have to wait all weekend for the results. And she said, if the second beta shows a good doubling time, I don't need to have a third. And I would absolutely love to not have to do a third beta. Doing betas and like testing for progression just stress me out so much, and I think it's obviously just because of my history of poor progression, and I've had 3 chemical pregnancies. Anymore, I just kind of want I don't know if this is right, but like, ignorance is bliss. If what I know of this pregnancy so far is that everything is looking good, that's good enough for me, to be perfectly honest. I just want to try to be happy and excited and start to like enjoy this and not constantly worry that things aren't looking like they should. Which, of course I'm going to worry, but I really think it's just going to be a conscious effort on my part to choose not to obsess about it, I guess. So initially when I got my results, I was a little bit, not panicked, but very, very concerned about that progesterone. I did a little bit of research and I'm feeling okay about it, especially because, it is a variable I can control. I think it would be more concerning if it was just kind of like, there's nothing you can do about it, but there's a lot that I can do about it. So that definitely makes me feel better. So just to give you a reference for what my betas have been in the past. So with my very, very first pregnancy, my initial beta was 33, which is exactly what it is today. So that's cool. And as you know, it ended in a chemical pregnancy. And so then this year, my second pregnancy, my initial beta was 18 and the second beta had dropped to 9. So obviously that was another chemical. And then my third pregnancy this year, my initial beta was 8 and then the second beta dropped to 7. So again, another non-viable pregnancy. So hopefully this year, you know, third time's a charm. I kind of can't believe that this is our third cycle in a row that we've conceived. I find myself wondering, like, what has been the difference? But I'll take it. I will definitely take it. I will also take all of the prayers and positive vibes and good thoughts anyone wants to send out into the ether. So yeah, I will update on Saturday. But so far right now, I can take a deep breath and I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Freckles in our eyes are mirror images, and when we kiss they're perfectly aligned. And I have to speculate that God himself did make us into corresponding shapes like puzzle pieces from the clay. And true, it may seem like a stretch, but it's thoughts like this that catch my troubled head when you're away, when I am missing you to death. When you are out there on the road for several weeks of shows, and when you scan the radio, oh, I hope this song will guide you home. They will see us waving from such great heights. Come down now, they'll say. But everything looks perfect from far away. Come down now, but we'll stay. I tried my best to leave this all on your machine, but the persistent beat that sounded thin upon listening, and that frankly